Okay, I'm filming a video, Emily.
Okay.
Stop it.
Well, I'm watching this video, so.
Hi. Why is this happening? Why? No way. Why is this happening?
Loves it.
He fucking loves that box. Hi, farts. Oh man, that was some good cat video.
You're welcome.
Guys, how are you feeling? See what I did there? Last week we talked about feeling our feelings, and I will say, I left this in the comment section, but I totally went and did that. Believe it or not, it's something I have a hard time doing. That's why I made it a challenge. So the day after I put up the video, I got anxiety about something that was going on, and I sort of made the decision that I would go and make myself start crying. And then once I started, it was good, because once you get going, it all comes out. And then I felt so much better after, and I slept really well that night. A weird sort of calm always comes over me when I let myself cry. Like afterward, it feels like really good. Like you've had a really long night's sleep or something, but also you have a ton of snot in your nose and you have a headache. So then you take Tylenol and then you feel better. Feeling your feelings! So I hope that went well for you guys. And just to kind of lighten the mood, if you will, this week's challenge is going to be about politeness. Be polite. So this isn't just for people that you know, because, you know, when you know someone, you sort of forgive them things. And when you don't know someone, they are the enemy. They are an other. So someone on the street that you don't know bumps into you and you get pissed off. Whereas maybe if you're walking next to your mom and she bumped into you, you'd be like, oh, you okay? Okay. So you see how we treat people differently based on what we know about them. Now, I totally get that, and that's, you know, why would you act any other way, I suppose? But I guess the reason that you would act any other way is because all people deserve to be treated nicely. And yes, regardless of how they are, because you can buy into what other people do and what they say and how they act, but really all that matters is how you act and who you are. So you can decide to be a certain way. And so my challenge will be that when you interact with strangers, and particularly someone that perhaps at the supermarket, the cashier, or if you go to a little convenience store, the guy behind the counter, waiters, you know that quote, someone who you think is a nice person, if they're not nice to the waiter, then they're not a nice person. Anyone who's been a waiter will sympathize with waiters and be nicer to them than someone who hasn't, because they're familiar with them, just like how you're familiar with someone that you're friends with or that's in your family. Not necessarily that you're nice to everyone that you're friends with or that's in your family, but, you know, for those people who pass your test of being someone that you'll be nice to, let's try to extend that to everyone for the week and see how it feels. And for me, even if someone behind the counter is in a poor mood and I say, have a great night, and then smile at them, I don't care how they respond to me. I'm not doing it for their response. I'm doing it to just spread a little bit of happiness because it makes me feel good to do that. And who knows, it might have actually brightened their night or their day, their night. I go to the convenience store at night to get beer. I'm always really nice to those guys. They sell me beer, so. Justin's calling me. Hello? Thank you. Okay, have fun. I love you. Okay, bye. Am I right? We're often very selective with who we decide to be nice to, is the point. And so for this week, don't be selective. We're going to be polite to everyone. And this doesn't mean that you're getting walked all over. Just means that you are coming from a place of love. You are deciding to be nice. And it doesn't even take that much of an effort. It might feel like opening your mouth and just saying something like, have a good day, before the other person does, is really hard, but it's really not. It's just words. It doesn't take that much effort, and it has immeasurable payoffs, depending on how much you do it and how often. So try that this week. You know, you walk into a store and someone says, hi, can I help you? Instead of just saying, no, maybe you say, no, thank you. Look how easy it is. The heater's coming on.